everyone, it's Enchanted. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we are going to be picking cards to see what your person is thinking and feeling. This is just a current, energy check-in on them. This is for those of you that are no contact or very little contact. So yeah, here we have 3 piles in front of you. We have pile 1 with the red quartz, we have pile 2 with the rose quartz, and we have pile 3 with the clear quartz. So yeah, go ahead and take a second to pause the video and pick a pile that you resonate with the most. Pick a pile that you are the most energetically drawn to. This can be based on anything: the crystals, the designs of the cards, the angel numbers in the timestamps below. It's really up to you. And yeah, before you go ahead and pause and pick a pile, I do want to let you know that this is just a general reading for the collective. If you do want an in-depth reading, be sure to check out the description box below where I offer video readings. So yeah, with that out of the way, go ahead and take a second to pause the video, and we will see you in your respective pile. Hi pile 1, so you all picked the red quartz. So yeah, let's go ahead and shuffle the deck to see what your person is currently feeling about you. Wow, okay, this card just popped out, Queen of Wands. Okay, let's pick out all the cards first and then see what messages we have. We have Temperance, super positive so far. Okay, wow, we did get the 5 of Swords, and we got the King of Swords. Interesting. Maybe someone on this connection could be a fire sign and an air sign. Maybe you could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But don't worry too much if that doesn't resonate. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick one more card. Oh my god. Okay, this card literally just like fell on the ground. Okay, what does this say? Okay, wow, we got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, let's uncover this pile 1. Let's see what is going on in this connection. So yeah, to begin your reading, we have the Queen of Wands. So your person thinks you are very fiery, very passionate, very ambitious. You have a lot going for you. You are the embodiment of like the perfect partner, honestly, for a lot of you. Yeah, you just draw people in with your energy, your vivaciousness, your literally your entire aura and vibes are so just like immaculate, like immaculate vibes. And yeah, it's like that meme that went around TikTok for a while. And you just are so energetic, you're so out there, you're even if you are like a little bit on the introverted side, like you still talk a lot, and you are very you just draw people in with your energy. People are so attracted to your personality. Like, they just feel so comfortable around you. They feel really like, safe and loved. Like, this person really just loves the way that you made them feel, and they are thinking about that. They just, they think you're so beautiful. They think you're exuberant. They think like your beauty is like off the chart. Like, they think you're hot and sexy, pal 1. Like, oh my gosh, like they not I okay, if you are 18 and under, maybe don't watch this part or hear this part. But yeah, they miss like being in bed with you. They miss you. Like, they miss all the freaky deaky times that you had together. They find you super attractive. Like, something about you just turns them on so much. Okay, yeah, like you are just so like fiery and hot and passionate, and like they definitely miss that about you. But it's more than just that. It's more than just the physical. So I don't want you to think it's just that, because we did get the Temperance card, and this is about balance, harmony, like true feelings, like deep connection, a strong bond. Yeah, this connection really brought out the best in them. And this card literally does represent balance. So it's like this you guys did balance each other out in a lot of different ways. Whatever they were, you know they really found like peace and stability within you. I really do feel like there could have been a lot of chaos going on in their life with this 5 of Swords, at the time you met them. I'm even seeing that, like, unfortunately, maybe at times, hopefully this isn't the case, and if this isn't, don't worry too much if it doesn't resonate. They could have like taken it out by like, harsh words, or like kind of like projecting their insecurities onto you. The 5 of Swords does represent like things being said on both sides. I really do feel like even you, like, you're this amazing person, you're so fiery and you're so passionate, but like, the sort of flip side of that is that you can kind of give into your ego. can kind of get like easily angered or even like triggered, and that's why, like, you know, words could have definitely been said on both sides. But it's like, despite that, like despite everything that went down, they are definitely thinking about the positive aspects of this connection a lot more. Yeah, with this Temperance card, again, like you just brought so much like happiness to their life. You know, you really did um like, yeah, balance one another, fulfill one another. You know, it's like, look at the cup. It's like one of the chalices, you know, one of the chalices represents Mercury and the other one represents Venus. And, you know, Mercury is a planet of communication, intelligence, like intellect. So I really do feel like this person wants to communicate with you. We also did get a lot of swords, and you know, swords have to do with air signs, which are also the suit of communication. But they found you to be very, very intelligent, but also beautiful as well, because the other chalice actually represents Venus, and Venus is the planet of love, beauty, abundance. So, you know, they really think that you have the best of both worlds. They really looked up to you. You're very inspirational. You're very motivational to a lot of people around you. And with this King of Swords, yeah, they're really working on being the better version of themselves. They really thought that you guys balanced. I keep saying balance, okay? I really need to think of new words, but it's like, you guys sort of are on the same level. They really thought you were a very good match in a lot of different ways, like vibrationally, definitely intellectually, and conversation wise. Yeah, you had a lot of great conversations. You really understood each other on a deep level. Yeah, this was a really just great connection, in the sense that you did vibe together really well, again, spiritually, mentally, intellectually, just holistically. And that's why, like, they're really feeling it. They really felt you know, like left out even, or just like really devastated when this connection ended, because it actually takes them, like, you know, it's really rare that this person would meet someone like you. Like, I'm seeing in the past, it's like, you know, they could have just settled for whatever they had. And same with you. You know, I do feel like maybe this person even thinks like, yeah, you could have even settled with them a little bit, because they weren't really on your level, even though we do see the king and queen here. But we also did get this knight, so it's like, I really do see that this person has a little bit more work to do to sort of get on your level. But they still thought that you had this amazing connection. You really bonded well, you really connected well. And yeah, with this King of Swords, they really do miss you. But like, they're kind of scared to tell you. You know, the King of Swords, they do feel things very deep down. Like, they are emotional deep down, but it's like, they kind of could come off as a little bit cold and calculating. They may not be that expressive or vocal about their feelings, just because they have a front to sort of put up. They really do care about like their reputation and how people are seen, and they kind of don't want to be seen as a sim for a lot of you. And like, even with you, they sort of want to like put up a front with you, like, oh yeah, I'm totally fine, I'm not hurting. You know, I do see like, maybe this person could have a bit of an ego complex. You know, they definitely could be a little bit more authentic and vulnerable. And I do see them working on that. I really do see that they are working on building a little bit more balance within themselves, feeling secure and stable enough to, you know, come forward and be this like authentic person that's not scared to, like, you know, to be real about their feelings with you. Yeah. But honestly, this person is really working on themselves, and they will come to you slowly but surely. I really do feel like they want to make their way back towards you, but it is going to happen, you know, within divine timing. Like, I don't even want to give you a time frame, because we got like cards of literally like almost every suit. We did get like a lot of fire cards, and we did get a lot of, you know, air cards, and those are the fastest moving suits. But this is also like one of the slowest moving cards. So it's like, you know, rather than giving you a time frame, I do want to say that this connection definitely has a really great chance of working out in the long run. And with this Knight of Pentacles, you know, this is about making a love offer. This is about coming towards you. This is about like, you know, like winning you over even. But it's like, they're going to take their sweet old time, because they know that they need to feel secure and stable within themselves in every way, shape, or form before they can come towards you. Yeah, because they really do value you, and they're really scared of losing you. They know that, like, you know, if they were to just be like in and out, you know, come yeah, just have this connection be a little bit fickle, on and off, like, that's a surefire way to lose you. Like, even though that's something that you could have tolerated in the past, either with this person or even with other people, they know that you deserve better, and they know that you ain't just settling for anyone. They know that like, you deserve the absolute best. You deserve to be treated like a queen or king, and that's why like, they're taking their good old time. You know, they really do care about stability and bringing things off on a strong foundation. Yeah. I really do see that right now they have taken time, you know, to sort of work on themselves, you know, in terms of their career life. I really do see that this person could either be like, you know, pretty prominent figure in their society, like they're really well known, or they're working on doing that. Again, they really just do care about how they're viewed. And, you know, they honestly do put up a front for a lot of people, like not just you, but even people around them. You know, they don't want to be seen as someone who's weak. And for whatever reason, I am seeing for, you know, a lot of you, they could equate like authenticity, being vulnerable, you know, being open about your feelings to weakness. And like, you know, now they're realizing like that's not the case. It's actually a really, you know, manly or just humanly thing, or, you know, yeah, regardless of their gender. I really do feel like they are the divine masculine, but it is a very human and normal and, you know, acceptable thing to be honest about their feelings, to be the best version of themselves. And why did I say that? I meant like they are trying to be the best version of themselves, and they're now realizing that that doesn't just involve like, you know, holding up a front, being a little bit like stoic or anything. That does in fact involve being real, being vulnerable, being authentic. Like, you know, I really do feel like their sort of view on what humanity, like what, you know, relationships should be like, what it's like to even be human is changing a lot. You know, they are going through this major shift, and they're realizing that, oh my gosh, you know, I don't need to be this like, you know, person that's always on edge, always on defense. Like, look at the way that he's like holding up the sword. And yeah, they're just going through this major transformation within themselves, which is really great. And you know, it's going to be better for you in the long run. I even channeled that one oracle card that says like, look at the bigger picture of things. Like, even though things could be, you know, feeling a little bit stagnant right now, that's not always going to be the case. You know, things will definitely move, things will definitely change. I really do see a major shift coming. And I also see that, you know, pile one, you know, patience is a virtue. Like, you know, honestly, patience will pay off. And you know, this person is kind of like, you know, they've gone through a lot in their life, and, you know, so have you. And I really do feel like maybe you are the slightly more mature one. You have learned to mature a little bit more, and this person kind of has a little bit more to go on their journey than you do. Like, you're a little bit farther ahead in your journey than they are, and like it's like they're trying to catch up too, because they know you're worth it. And again, they're just spending a lot of time on feeling secure, stable, and yeah, within themselves before, you know, they can offer security and stability to other people. Yeah. So let's go ahead and pick a couple more cards to see what's going on. Wow, we got the Numinous. That is literally the name of this deck. So this says mystery. So this is all about the unknown. You know, I really do feel like there's a lot that this person wants to explore with you. You know, they have really deep feelings for you. That's a surefire thing that we have here, even though they may not be good at showing it. But, you know, there's a lot that they kind of just don't know about themselves. You know, they really do have to work on um, building up their own self-worth. You know, even they are on a self-discovery journey. Like, even if it doesn't seem like it, even if this person doesn't know it, or like doesn't even believe in like, you know, this kind of stuff, like it is something that they're going through. Yeah, going through, and they'll slowly realize that like, oh my gosh, you know, things are happening the way that they should. Like, things are unfolding the way that they should, you know. And whatever is happening to me, like, I should just accept it and go with the flow. I really do feel like this is the kind of person who, like, you know, fights back things. You know, if they engage in something that's a little bit uncomfortable, that, you know, is unknown to them, they've like sort of been in the habit of fighting it back. But now they're realizing like, I don't need to do all this. I don't need to be on defense. I don't need to be on guard 24/7. And yeah, that's something that they're really just yeah, really trying to overcome. Like, I really do feel like they have this like conflict between them, this mental conflict between their ego self and their, like, you know, true self. And they're trying to just like, sometimes one wins over the other, and it's like, you know, now they're just like trying to go with the flow. And this even says like psychic abilities. I really do feel like they have been seeing signs about you. They definitely have been even like dreaming about you. I am seeing that this is, you know, a spiritually guided connection, as in like you guys could be connected in the divine for sure. So yeah, we also got the first house. Oh my gosh, that makes total sense. You know, the first house is the house of self. You know, it is associated with ascendant, and again, this person cares a lot about how they're viewed. You know, they care a lot about their self-image as well, maybe a little bit too much. I really do feel like maybe this person could be a little bit egotistical. But like, despite all that, like despite everything that's going on with them, the one thing that they can the one true feeling that they have is their love for you, their feelings for you, how much they do care about you. I really do feel like it's almost like this person could like be mean to everyone but like just nice to you. I'm sort of getting that vibe, like not even necessarily mean, but it's like, yeah, this person could just be like negative about a lot of things, but the one sort of like, light of their life, the one sort of thing that they do feel very positive about, strong about, is you. Like it's like, this person almost like sees you as the end goal. Maybe you're the reason why they really want to work on themselves. It's like, oh, when everything's down, like they know that you're the one person that they can come to, or even just think of for, that strength. I really do feel like even though this person like puts up a front, they could be lacking like inner strength at times, and they sort of see you as their like good luck charm as well. This Queen of Wands, you really made a huge impact on them. You are that kind of person who just like everyone is blown away by, because your personality is just so great, and you just have so much to offer in every single relationship you get into. So yeah, let's go ahead and pick a couple of cards from the Oracle deck. So yeah, we got I love you more than you will ever know. This makes total sense, pile one. Honestly, with this King of Swords, it's like there's so much that they want to get off their chest, but they're always in this feeling of being like defensive and not being true and authentic. And that's something I do see them changing. I really do see them like getting rid of any sort of limiting beliefs, any sort of thing that maybe they could have been around people that told them, or like maybe they have like guy friends, or just like people around them, even their family. They could have grown up in an environment where it wasn't really normal to be vocal about your feelings, but like with you, I really do feel like maybe you were vocal about your feelings, or like they realize that it's safe to be vocal about their feelings with you, because it's like like it they are just trying to be the more authentic version of themselves. And in order for them to do that, the first step is to like just be open and be honest. And this person is realizing that. Yeah, we also got you're beautiful and sexy, but this connection goes deeper than just the physical. That is amazing, pal one. Like honestly, I totally channeled that with the Queen of Wands. This could not be a more accurate like clarification love oracle card for this deck, because while I do see that you're so sexy, you're so passionate, seriously, they miss all the sort of like freaky times that they had with you. Even though they are like missing all that, obviously this goes deeper than the physical. There are very, very deep feelings involved here, even if they haven't shown that. And I even feel like a lot of you watching, you're probably just like, no, this is BS. Like I don't even know if this is true. It is true, trust me. Like spirit wants you to know that like there are feelings that go a lot deeper than they care to tell. And it's not just with you. I'm even seeing maybe this person hasn't even said like I love you to their parents or something like that, or like that doesn't have to be the case. But again, they could have just grown up in a society or around people where they kind of didn't feel, or like weren't encouraged to really voice their true feelings and things like that. So yeah, we also got I'm not giving up, I'm coming back healthier and stronger than ever. Yeah, this person is pretty adamant about making this connection work. I feel like in their mind, this is far from over. Even at the King of Swords, this is someone who puts in 100% into things that they do. And when things don't pay off, like for example work, they can feel really disappointed, they can feel really devastated. And this is the kind of person who doesn't just get into anything and everything without thinking about it. I really do feel like this person is pretty logical and rational, and they think not just twice but thrice or 4 times before making a decision. So if they even decided to spend time with you, I mean, honestly consider yourself lucky, because they don't give this amount of time, energy, effort to just anyone. And they're also really lucky that you decided to choose them, because they feel that same way about you. They know that you're a high worth, high value person with this Queen of Wands we have here. And they know that like while a lot of people are into you, so trust me, you get hit on like left and right. They know that you have a lot of people in your DMs like sliding in, wanting to be with you. So they know that like if you are to commit to them, if you are to even give them a chance, give them your time, energy, effort, that they're lucky to be with you. And this sort of feeling goes both ways. So yeah, again, they have a lot that they need to work on. They do indulge a lot of time into their work, their materialistic aspects of their life. But like that's a good thing, because this is the kind of person who gives in 100%. So it's like they're going to want to give in 100% in this connection with you. But they know in order to do that, like they kind of have to be better at like managing their time, balancing their time, kind of like I even feel like maybe they could be like a little bit temperamental at times, a little bit like moody, like here and there. I do see that things could have been said on both sides. Maybe they could have definitely projected their insecurities. But if that doesn't resonate, don't worry too much. But again, I just see that this person needs to be better at just like dealing with human emotions and dealing with their own emotions, and just not being afraid to be open and honest about what's really going on. So yeah, we also got this card. The thought of you is what keeps me going. That's exactly what I channeled, pile one. I said that, like, you're sort of their good luck charm. You're sort of their end game, like, their end goal. Like, you're the person that they want to be with for even the rest of your life. For a lot of you guys, they really do want something long-term and committed with you. And it's almost like you showed them a lot about themselves. You showed them that it's okay to, like, be real, be authentic, be emotional. Again, like, this person really just loved the way you made them feel, and they're definitely not giving up. Yeah, I feel for more. Oh my god, I feel more for you than I let on. I do care. This is like literally the second card. This sort of clarifies this oracle card here with the whole, yeah, like, I feel deeper, a lot deeper for you than I let on, this King of Swords. That definitely makes sense that we got that. Oh my gosh, yeah. You're the most beautiful / hottest person I've ever been with in my entire life. Pile one, I cannot stress enough how attractive they find you. Oh my gosh, especially with this, Queen of Swords and this, like, this oracle card we have here. Seriously, like, you are probably one of the most beautiful or handsome or just attractive people they have literally ever been with. Like, you are so sexy, and it's like every time they see you on social media or look at pictures of you, they're just like, dang, like, this is who I let get away. This is who I could have been with. Like, and like, they even have that feeling of like regret, or like, oh, I should really be with this person right now. And it's like, just yeah, like, they just seriously, like, they look at your pictures quite a lot, if you know what I mean. But it's obviously deeper than that. And yeah, like, everything after you is a total downgrade. You were probably the upgrade. I'm even seeing, like, maybe in the past, like, honestly, they probably, like, I'm not trying to be mean, but they probably didn't date people that were all that conventionally attractive, and then they met you and they're just like, oh my gosh, like, this is who I have. And that's also something that I see could have, like, kind of scared them off. Like, they just, like, they see you as like someone who a lot of people are after. And again, they do kind of have like a little bit of an ego complex, and they do tend to feel a little bit insecure when maybe being with people that could be a little bit, like, out of their league or something like that. I am seeing maybe for some of you guys they think that, but like, honestly, while they do find you very attractive, again, they just found you to be very intellectually stimulating as well. You had really great conversations. You connected on a very emotional level as well. I feel like there's definitely more connecting, more bonding that you could definitely do, but they really thought that you fulfilled them emotionally. This was a very emotionally fulfilling connection for them, even if it seemed like maybe they weren't really all that vocal about what was going on. Trust me, they definitely are feeling that way. So yeah, that is what we got for you, pal one. This is what they are currently feeling about you. I also do want to let you know once again that if this isn't your pile, of course, you can go ahead and pick another pile. If this reading didn't resonate, don't worry too much, because it is just a collective reading for the general. If you do want a more in-depth reading, be sure to check out the description box below, where I offer video readings. And yeah, I will end the reading right here, pile one. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi, pal 2. Welcome to your reading. So we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what your person is currently thinking and feeling about you and this connection. So yeah, let's go ahead and shuffle the cards. We have this beautiful Chakra Wisdom Tarot deck here. Oh my gosh, okay. Wow, we got the Six of Cups. Okay, this person is definitely feeling nostalgic. Okay, we'll go over all of this. We got Death. Okay, don't be scared. I know that, does tend to scare a lot of people. We got the Knight of Cups. The Death is actually like one of the best cards if you actually think about it, because it's all about, getting rid of anything that doesn't serve you and paving the way for something better, which I do see coming in. And then we also got the Moon. Okay, so let's go over all of this. Very interesting. First of all, let's look at the colors. These do represent different chakras, like the different colors represent the different chakras, and we got a lot of blue here, and blue corresponds to the throat chakra, which is the chakra of related to communication. So I really do feel like this person has like really been itching to communicate with you, honestly. Yeah. And okay, let's go over this. So we got the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is all about feeling nostalgic, reminiscing about the times you had together, thinking back to all the moments you shared. I feel like some of you guys have definitely been in that mindset or in that energy where you have been replaying the conversations that you had with this person. You have been replaying the memories. It's probably something that you think about like before you go to sleep. And here's the thing, I feel like they're thinking the exact same, because with the Six of Cups, this is an even number. It's like there are three cups here that represent you, there are three cups here that represent them. So whatever you're thinking and feeling, they're also doing the same back. I really do feel like, you know with this person, you are the first person that they think about when they wake up, and the last person they think about when they go to sleep. I really do feel like they have been thinking about you a lot more now than before. I'm not sure how long it has been since the breakup, but whenever you are watching this, they really are thinking about you, and they really are thinking about the good times that you shared together. They're thinking about your, um, just the memories that you shared with one another. They're looking back at messages. I am definitely seeing that as well. They're even looking back to your pictures, maybe even like stalking you on social media. Yeah, they really do miss you a lot. This literally is in the energy of, or they are in that energy of, finally realizing what it is that they have lost. Sometimes when breakups are fresh, when they're new, it's like, either one or both parties are, just like, yeah, whatever, now I'm freedom, time for hot girl summer or something like that. But yeah, with this person, it's like it does sort of take them time to process things. I really do feel like this person could be pretty slow at processing their emotions. Maybe when the separation happened, I'm not saying they were happy, but they're just like, oh yeah, whatever. Maybe you thought that they seemed kind of nonchalant about it. Maybe they even thought that about themselves. But the more time passed by, I do see that this person, realized the depth of this connection. They realized the depth of their feelings for you, and now it's hitting them. They're just like, oh my gosh, like I miss this person. I really miss all the times we had together. Whatever this person offered me, I'm not going to get anywhere. Like, you really fulfill them emotionally and mentally and just holistically. Yeah, and they really are sad that this connection has ended. This death, especially in like the first, um cards of the reading, represents that yeah, there has been some sort of like breakup. But here's the thing, this is a really beautiful card because it's all about transformation. If you look at the actual, people in depicted in this card, you see that there is this figure here who is enlightened, who's looking out to the horizon. Bigger or better, brighter days are ahead. And this is her shadow self, who's kind of who she has shed. It's like this is all about shedding your shadows, shedding your shadow self. Say that 5 times. Shedding your shadow self, shedding your shadow self. Okay, I'm not gonna waste your time here, but just try saying that. It can be kind of a tongue twister. But yeah, this person is paving way for better and brighter things in their life. Seriously, they had a lot to get rid of in a lot of different ways. I feel like mentally and emotionally, this person was very, very hard on themselves. Even if that's something that you didn't see, I really do feel like this person was pretty insecure deep down. And yeah, again, they're just slow at processing things. I really do feel like maybe this person could have even gotten like their growth spurt later in life, or maybe they even um hadn't been in too many relationships in their younger years. So like when they met you, just when they started like dating and things in general, they kind of just weren't really that experienced, or they didn't really know how to be in a relationship, for some of you. But with you, this was definitely like a learning process for them, and they're really grateful that out of everyone they could have been with, that they found you, to be in whatever relationship that you two shared. I really do feel like this was a very intense and passionate connection, because the death is ruled by Scorpio, and Scorpio, um, just a sign in general, regardless of whether or not someone's connection is that or has that in their chart, is known to be the sign of passion, intensity, yeah, like magnetism, things like that. So they really do they do feel very passionate about you, and I feel like you are the kind of person who they're pretty much never going to get over. Even the fact that this death card clarifies the Six of Cups, this means like this does have to do with like intense feelings and emotions. But intense feelings and emotions about what? And since this card, the death card clarifies this means like they kind of are the people kind of person who like they won't get over someone, or it'll take a long time for them to get over someone. And I feel like you are that person who they won't get over. I'm not saying like they have feelings for their like ex or anyone else. Like actually I'm seeing that until they met you, like they didn't even know what real love was. And it's like they're just like, oh my gosh, I have never been in a connection this intense and passionate. I've never been in a connection where I felt this deeply or strongly about someone. And when they met you, they were just like, oh my gosh, yeah, I was not expecting this. And I even feel like they're taking things pretty hard and harsh. Like if something did go down in this connection where you may have caused them some sort of pain, like they're kind of like, you know, maybe even feeling a little bit bitter about that. You know, I am sensing Scorpio. Maybe this person could be a Scorpio or have that in their chart, but don't worry too much if that doesn't resonate. They definitely could have some sort of Scorpio influences, or maybe act like that, where they kind of take things harsh, and like they are the kind of people who hold grudges, like at least mentally. It's like, you know, even on the outside, like, yeah, they could have forgiven you, but mentally they're just in this energy of like, wow, this person really hurt me. I'm not saying necessarily this was necessarily the case, but it's like this person can feel a little bit bitter, and maybe this person even, like, you know, this is something that this person has to get over. That could maybe be one of the things that, you know, they're working on getting over, like, you know, just feeling a little bit more secure within themselves and learning how to really forgive. And I really do see that this person and just this relationship and this connection in general is going through this huge transformation phase where both of you are sort of getting rid of limiting beliefs, anything that doesn't serve you, to pave way for better things, to clear out space for better energy to come in, which I really do see happening in this connection. Yeah, with this world card, things are looking really positive, you know. Yeah, and we also did get the Knight of Cups. This Knight of Cups is all about making a love offer. So the Knights are all about making some sort of offer, coming forward with something. And you know, the cups have to do with water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and which have to do with love, relationships, and emotions. So I really do see this person coming forward and making you a love offer. And it's very interesting. We got a lot of water sign in here. Like literally every single card has some sort of water sign in it, with the Six of Cups, you know, yeah, and the Knight of Cups. Cups represent Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And we also got Death and the Moon here. Death represents Scorpio and the Moon represents Pisces. So I really do feel like someone in this connection could be a water sign, or definitely have a water sign in their big three: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or seventh house, which is the house of love and relationships. But yeah, with this Knight of Cups, I really do feel like this person, at least in their mind, this connection is far from over. They really want to give this another chance. They really do um, see a future with you. Yeah, yeah, and like they're just not ready to let this go. Like no matter what happens in this connection, like you will always be in their heart. You know, this person will always think about you, and that too in a positive way. Like even though I am seeing, yes, you know, you could have hurt this person in some way, or maybe they're feeling a little bit of like resentment about something. Like for the most part, this connection was mostly good than bad. Like this was a pretty, like, you know, um there's a lot of good times that you shared, and this was a good connection for them. Like they needed this connection to happen because it sort of like helped them with their self, you know, with their journey, their spiritual journey, their self growth, and helped them realize a lot about themselves, you know, um just maybe what they need to work on, they need to improve on. They definitely gained a lot of relationship experience um from being with you. Again, I am saying maybe this person hasn't been in a lot of serious relationships, or like um with you, like, you know, they definitely, like, this was something completely different. Like I'm getting, even if this person has been in a serious relationship, and maybe for some of you guys, if this wasn't necessarily something that you would label serious, like they thought that this was pretty serious to them. They definitely do consider this as a relationship. Like even if some of you guys are thinking, oh yeah, this is just a situationship, you know, for the minority of you watching this, or some of you guys watching this, you know, they definitely do consider this to be like a pretty prominent relationship in their life. Like they are definitely considering that as that. They definitely do consider you to be one of their exes. And I am seeing for some of you guys that, you know, you were in an official relationship with them, yet they are taking things really hard, you know. Like I really do feel like you were a very, very important character in their life, and they're never ever ever gonna forget about you. Yeah, so we did get the World again. This is so beautiful. There is unfinished business here. With the World, this is all about, you know, you guys currently being in separation, but it's like that separation, you know, the distance is going to be mitigated. Like they don't want to be far away from you, they want to be a part of your life in some way, shape, or form. Like even if it doesn't feel like that, even if you don't necessarily talk, they do want to at least, you know, be on your, you know, social media platform, or be involved and connected in some way. Yeah, with this World card, you know, we're also getting fixed signs here. So Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and again Scorpio. So maybe someone in this connection could be that, or have that in their moon, rising, Venus, or seventh house. And with this world card, this is all about a lifelong commitment and romance. Seriously, I really do feel like for a lot of you guys, this was a very intense and passionate connection. Maybe you could have been the love of their life. Yeah, you were like really the one. Like even if things don't work out, even if you move on and this person moves on, which for the some of you, that could happen. But for a lot of you, I feel like this person is making their way back. But basically, it's like they're always gonna think about you, no matter who they're with, no matter what phase of life they're in. This was a really, really, really again prominent connection for them. And this world card, this is about lifelong commitment and romance. For a lot of you guys, this person really wants to be with you for the long term. They just want to be involved in some way, shape, or form. For a lot of you guys, they do see you as, wifey or husband material. They really see building a family with you, them being like you being like the mother or father of their children. I'm even channeling the Ten of Cups card, which is all about like happy endings, fairy tale ending, things really coming together. Yeah, with this world card, this also talks about like new events. Like I really do feel like for a lot of you guys, this person wants to come back and take things to the next level. Or maybe if you guys were, in a pretty serious thing, like they want to like pick up where they left off and yeah, again, go to the next level, whatever that means. But yeah, this is also about just like significant world events happening. Again, I am seeing like you were a very significant character in this world, in this person's life, and you really did like shake up their world. You really did change up their world. They have not known love like this. And like honestly, before you, I feel like they didn't even know what love was. Maybe they thought they could have like have really been into people in their past, loved them, but it was not the same as the way that they loved you. Like seriously, I am getting for a lot of you guys, you were like the woman or the man of their life. So yeah, and with this moon card, again, they are doing so much reflection and introspection. Having the moon and death show up in a reading, oh my gosh, so so powerful. This is one of the most like magnetic and intense readings I have ever done in a while, pal. Too, you are lucky. Oh my gosh, again, very deep, very very deep connection. Even if you're not feeling it, even if it doesn't feel that way, this person does. Like I'm not even like, I can't even make this up. Like we got three major arcana cards here. With the moon, this I always say this whenever the moon comes up. Like I just love seeing the moon in tarot. But the moon does reflect light off of the sun, right? And that means it's a reflective surface. And whenever we see that, this is all about reflection, introspection. This person is like really reflecting upon this relationship, really reflecting upon this connection and the time they shared with you, the memories they made with you. They really, really feel very deeply, very strongly for you. It's really interesting because I actually have this like diffuser. Like you can't see it, it's not in the picture, and it's kind of too hot to even show you. But it's like the minute like I started like picking the cards for you, pile two, it's like this scent even got stronger. Like oh my gosh, there's just so much going on with this connection. Like I'm really feeling it. And like honestly, um the amount of just energy that I'm channeling in this reading with you know your energy, your person's energy, the energy between your connections, it's actually really freaking intense, honestly. um Seriously, like even the sense, even the aroma in the room that I'm in, and it's a pretty big room, got really like strong. So yeah, again, this person just has very strong feelings for you. They are doing a lot of introspection about this connection, yes, but also self-reflection as well. They have learned so much about themselves from this connection. They have learned so much about love and relationships from this connection. And this person really has a lot of like self-work to do. Again, I really do feel like they could kind of be a dark person or have kind of a dark side. Again, I am getting this person probably has water sign in them somewhere in their chart. Somewhere in their chart, they have water. They definitely could be a water sign for some of you, or you could even be a water sign. But yeah, with the moon, it's like, they just like they think about you so much. Like not just thinking about you like, oh yeah, this person pops up in my mind, blah blah blah. No, like I mean like when you do pop up in their mind, whenever they do see you on whatever platform, social media, things like that, like you stay on their mind for a while. Like I'm really channeling like those like deep songs. Like for whatever reason I channeled Soul Sister. This definitely could be like a soul tie or like a soulmate connection. Like you guys definitely are bonded for life in some way. Soul ties, sometimes do have like a negative connotation, but I feel like honestly soul ties are like, you know nothing is ever set in stone. Like anyone could be your soulmate, anyone could like be a potential partner. Things could literally change like that. Okay, like I mean, people sometimes think like, oh yeah, this connection is so far gone. Like no, people have like literally gone from like having some of the most like having like no hope from a connection to having like all the hope, and like this person is holding out hope. Like I do feel like a lot went down in this connection. This was a very intense connection. It's like this person still holds out hope on being together with you. I even channeled the star card even if we didn't get that. And yeah, this person just cannot get enough of you. Seriously, like I'm even feeling this person could be a little bit obsessive, hopefully not like in a dangerous way. I don't really see that for a lot of you, but they have been talking about you. You have been on their mind a lot. Yeah, what I was saying is that I channeled that song, it's like Hey Soul Sister. This is like the second time I channeled that song during a reading. It's like your lipstick stains, holding the front lobe of my brain, something like that. Like y'all know that song, I'm sure you know. But it's like yeah, like you just had a very, very profound impact on them, and that's why they are pretty much like they're never gonna get you off their mind. They're never gonna forget you. Yeah. Okay, so we got Chiron healing. Sorry, like that was such an abrupt thing that there was like no transition there. But I really do want to pick cards from the Numinous deck. I absolutely love this deck. Yeah, so we got Chiron. So there is a lot of healing that this person needs to go through. And I'm even seeing that, that could be the same for you. This connection brought up a lot of things to surface, maybe things from your past that you never knew that you even needed to address. And yeah, this is all about healing powers, growth, amends. You definitely will be making amends with this person if you haven't already. Like this person doesn't want to lose you. I'm sensing that. And we also got release. There is a lot that needs to be released. Anything that doesn't serve you, any sort of like limiting beliefs. Yeah, we also got personal development. Okay, yeah, this person was definitely going through a lot of personal development, but so have you. This connection actually had a very profound impact on you to the point where you also went through this you know phase, and you probably still could be going through that of like spiritual awakening. This definitely could have triggered some sort of spiritual growth and spiritual awakening, which is why you've even maybe even clicked on this video. You've been seeing a lot of like tarot card reading videos. You probably didn't even know you were that spiritual until like this connection happened, and maybe you were spiritual, but it's like this connection like sort of helped you heighten your spirituality even a little bit more. Like you definitely feel a little bit more spiritually in tune with yourself. You definitely are even connecting with your higher self a lot more. Yeah. We also got sensitivity. I really feel like this, you definitely could be like a sensitive person, and like you take things very seriously, and so does this person. Actually, believe it or not, I really do feel like this person is sensitive as well. And we did get the word forgiveness here. I really do feel like forgiveness has to happen on both sides. I even feel like maybe this person kind of could be getting tarot readings on you. Maybe this person thinks you really hurt them in some way. I really do feel like there has to be some sort of like, yeah, healing, growth. There is healing and growth that is being done on both sides, and forgiveness that needs to be done on both sides. And we also got cleansing. Yeah, you know, I feel like a lot of you guys definitely could be going through some sort of spiritual cleansing. We got pain. This was a painful connection at times, or like the separation could have been very painful. But at the end of the day, like it's you're probably gonna laugh at whatever you're going through right now, and it's like you have like purged out anything bad, anything that didn't serve this connection. You've cleansed out anything that doesn't serve you, and it's like better and brighter days are definitely ahead for you and for this connection as well. Yeah, we got the third house of perception. So again, you have this connection has really made you look at things differently. You've been a lot more perceptive about certain things in life. I even feel like this connection has maybe even increased like compassion between the both of you. Like it's like maybe at times you could have been a little bit more judgmental or things like that, but after this connection, a lot of you guys did go through kind of a lot of pain and things like that, and now you're just like, what, like I've gone through pain, and like now let me help others. I even feel like maybe this connection could have turned you into like a light worker, someone who just wants to help other people. Yeah, but basically your sensitivity, your perception, your spirituality, all of these have been heightened. I'm even getting, yeah, this could have even triggered trust issues in you, and like now you are a lot more careful about who you trust and who you let in. So I really do feel like you guys could have definitely gained a lot of wisdom from this connection. And oh my gosh, yes, something else that I'm channeling is social media. What I was saying is that, like, this person could be obsessive. I am even getting like stalker vibes. It definitely could be stalking you on social media, looking at your pictures, things like that. Honestly, this person misses like getting physical with you. Scorpio does even rule the seventh, or is it seventh house? No, eighth house of like sex and passion and things like that. It even rules the house of death, and like that literally just represents like a new cycle, things happening for the better, like things being cleansed out, or yeah, people going through some sort of cleansing so that, you know, you can allow better things to come in, paving the way for better things. Sorry, I said that like 50 times by now, but yeah, you know, this is all about like transformation and rebirth. And yeah, again, like this was a very intense connection. And um you know, this person just really, I really do feel like they want to communicate with you. They want to be like, you know, we got sociability here, and the third house is associated with Gemini, which is the associated with the planet of Mercury, which you know, deals with communication, social media, technology, things like that. But I really do feel like maybe this person also has an ego complex. Maybe they're scared of reaching out to you because they're not really sure how you take them. There definitely was a little bit of bad blood between the both of you in this connection, but I really do feel like that is being cleansed out. Like at the end of the day, you know, this person forgives you. Now I definitely feel like you will forgive them if you haven't already, because again, like, you know, this person once was a very special part of your life, and that's something that, like, you know, both of you will cherish, like despite anything, you know, happened that didn't serve as connection. So yeah, let's go ahead and pick a couple of oracle cards to see what this person would want to directly say to you. You inspire and motivate me. You are absolutely amazing. Yeah, this person thinks the world of you. Yeah, we literally got the world card. This person sees you as someone who's so inspirational, someone who has a lot going for them. You know, a lot of people are really motivated by you, or like, you know, you definitely yeah, you attract a lot of abundance. You're very hardworking. I feel like, you know, a lot of you guys are super successful in life. You've gotten really far in life, and this person maybe hasn't really gotten as far as maybe you have, and they could even be feeling a little bit of like, you know, I feel like kind of left out in the cold. Like I'm not really this part of oh my god, I keep getting tongue tied. I am not a part of this person's journey or success or something like that. That's also something that I'm seeing. Yeah, we also got you feel like home. Yeah, for some of you guys, this definitely could be a soulmate connection or a very familiar connection, or maybe this person lives close to you, or maybe you met this person, like, you know, at home, or like around wherever you live, maybe in the same city or something like that. But this person and you, like, yeah, you do share a lot in common. You know, this person has a lot of like maybe even like shared interests, or just even if that's not the case, it's just like you guys did connect on a lot of different ways. It's really interesting though, because with the world, I am seeing for some of you guys, you know, this won't resonate with everyone. This person could have been of a different ethnicity, different you know, upbringing. Maybe they stem from a different background, a different, like, you know, just like phase of life in general, or something like that, or something about like even opposites attract. But it's like I am seeing that whatever differences you guys had, it sort of made you stronger. And at like at the end of the day, it's like, you know, you guys did become really close with one another. So yeah, that is something that I'm seeing. You know, they consider you to be a very like special part of their life, someone who they got really close with. Yeah, we also got I regret my choices, I am truly sorry. Again, yeah, there is a lot of like, again, the fact that this healing even came up, you know, all this like um the death and the moon card came up, all of these like sort of like intense emotional cards does indicate that something, you know, could have went down in this connection that requires a lot of forgiveness, and they really do want to let you know that they are sorry. So if you have been waiting on an apology, that is something that I really do feel like they are going to either give you, or like, you know, you will find some way to get over it. And yeah, we also got I'm starting to realize the depth of this connection. I would even say it's like not like they're starting to realize it, but like I mentioned in the Six of Cups, yeah, maybe like when it ended, when it first ended, they were just like, yeah, whatever, like, you know, breakups happen, things like that. But it took them some time, but they did realize like how much they really loved you, how much they missed you. I'm even seeing maybe this person could have like, you know, like they realized that they could have dated some people after you, but that doesn't have to be the case. I am seeing for a lot of you guys, maybe they just like have been single for a while because you didn't make them, you know, no one else made them feel the way that you did. But like maybe if this person has dated other people, they realize that like no one made them feel the way that you did, and you were like their one true love. They're probably never gonna feel that way about anyone. So yeah, that is something that we got, pile 2. Thank you so much for tuning in. You know, if this wasn't your pile, don't worry too much. You can of course go ahead and pick another pile. And again, I do want to remind you that this is just a general reading, so if you do want a more in-depth reading, be sure to check out the description box below where I offer video readings. So yeah, I will end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi Pal 3, welcome to your reading. So yeah, you all picked the clear quartz. So we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what your person is currently thinking and feeling. This is just a current energy check-in. So yeah, let's go ahead and shuffle the deck and see what card comes out. Okay, we got meditate and contemplate. new moon in Pisces. So maybe someone in this connection could be a Pisces or have Pisces in their moon, rising, Venus, or 7th house, which is the house of love and relationships. But if that doesn't resonate, don't worry too much. I always say it has more to do with the message of the messages associated with the sign rather than, the actual sign. So I do see that, the separation was necessary for both of you. This was something that your spirit guides, your angel guides, sort of had in store for you, because they knew that, it was important for you to take time off to kind of work on your own self, self-growth, healing. And I'm sure I'm getting a lot of you watching this because I'm feeling the same way too. I'm probably tired of hearing that, like, ugh, self-love, healing, growth. Like, how many times do I have to go through this? Like, how much more healing do I have to do? When is this person gonna come back, or when am I gonna be happy in love? And with this card, honestly, it's saying that you actually have more free will and control of your reality than you do, than you think you do. Um, I'm really seeing this literally says meditate and contemplate. So now is the time for you to contemplate what it is you want out of life, because trust me, like, this is not even just like what I'm about to say. It's not even just, from tarot. It's just little life advice, little relationship advice, and it's some of the best I've personally gotten. It helps so much when you know what it is that you want going into a relationship. You know, when it is that you know what you want in terms of your dating life or whatever, you are actually more likely to not get hurt. Yeah, I know it sounds like, what? Like, okay, I've done that before. Why didn't it work? It does work. I am getting, maybe you haven't done that before, because if that was the case, you would have known to set your boundaries and maybe, not stay in something as long as you should have. But I also understand that, like, even when we do know what it is that, even when we do know what we want, sometimes, like, love, it does, tend to make us lose our rationality. Emotions tend to overpower our logical, rational self. And that is something that I am seeing with this Pisces card that could have happened for both you and this person. And I know, I'm so sorry if I totally sounded harsh. I'm not really the tough love kind of person. I've always been like the good cop kind of person. But, something that I really do feel like will be helpful for you and this connection and just your happiness and love in general, pile 3, is knowing what you want before getting into a relationship. These days, and again, this is just like based off of, the clients I get, just talking to people, I do see that, people just tend to see where things go, or like, yeah, let's not put any pressure, let's not put any labels, or even like, getting into something, yeah, we'll just see where things go. Like, honestly, when things do end up not moving along, the way that you wanted it to, that's when a lot of people tend to feel kind of dejected. Like, well, oh, why didn't this person like ask me out? Like, why didn't this person make things official? Or, whatever it is that you then later realize that you wanted to happen. It's like, I really do feel like a lot of hurt and pain comes from looking back in retrospect. Even a lot of the clients I get questions like, oh my gosh, we were having a great time, blah, blah, blah. And it's like they felt more hurt after the breakup ended, or after the breakup happened, after the situation ended, post breakup. And something that I really am seeing is, uh, it's like, it is very important to just, be able to set your boundaries. That is something that I'm seeing, pile 3, that may not have, like in the past, you could have, been a little bit loose on that. And honestly, I'm not even saying this to criticize you, because we have all been there, but I really do feel like you are healing, you are growing, we're learning a lot. Pisces is a really great sign, because it has traversed the entire zodiac. It's gained wisdom. It's sort of gone through each sign and, like, understood just life in general, and it's gained a lot of experience. And I do feel like a lot of you are very, very experienced, and in terms of what your person is thinking and feeling, they really are contemplating this relationship a lot. They really are thinking about you a lot, and I am getting they're not over this, because Pisces is one of the signs who pretty much like never get over their exes. They always think about the people that they've been with. Like, they can name, like, every like, they just remember you and like every aspect of you, and like they really try to understand you even more than any other sign, regardless of whether or not this person is a Pisces. I really do feel like this person did try their best to really understand you. They did really try their best in this connection. They really did try their best to appeal to you and even be the best version of themselves. I am getting a lot of you guys, just based on like just the energy that I'm feeling right now. And some of the questions that I even get from clients, like, oh, did this person even care about me? Did this person, was this even real? Like, what was going on through this person's mind when they did what they did? And the answer to like the first two questions are yes, it was real. Of course they had feelings for you. They wouldn't have stayed with you if they don't have feelings for you. The interesting thing about Pisces, or just this card in general, is that like it sort of resonates with that phrase, there's a lot of fish in the water. It's like Pisces are the fish, will just swim away if they get bored, but like with you they didn't. And honestly, I even feel like maybe they are bored with like life right now that this has ended, now that this separation has happened, now that you are gone. And it's like, even though this person, I really do see that this person could be kind of flirtatious, this person could always be kind of looking for their next love, like dating life, because Pisces is a fish that just like loves to swim in the water, loves to like explore the sea. They still think about you, and that's a big thing. I did say that with this card, it's like Pisces, they like never get over their exes and things like that, but the thing is, like, that's not the case with all their exes. That's only the case with like some select few of the people that they've been with or dated, and you are one of them. So that's like a pretty big deal. Like, this person is pretty fixated on you. It's like, yeah, it could seem like they've totally moved on, they're living their life, blah blah blah, but they do miss you a lot. And honestly, like, this connection, like, they are not finding anyone like you. I am seeing they could be searching, they could be seeking, but like it's just not the same with you. And like, their heart, their mind always comes back to you, which is why I'm also seeing for a lot of you, pal, when you really think about this person a lot, or like whenever this person, or whenever you think about this person is thinking about you. This connection goes both ways. You can literally see like the two fish sort of even forming like kind of like a 69. So that is also something that I'm seeing for a lot of you. And Pisces, or like just this card, indicates that you are connected in the spiritual world. This is a divine connection. You definitely are connected in other realms. And even if you're not together in the 30, even if you are separated, this person has been seeing a lot of signs about you. This person has even been dreaming about you. Like, again, I really do feel like there is a psychic connection between the both of you. I even feel like maybe this person could kind of just read your mind at times. They could kind of just understand what you were going through. Remember, Pisces understands people like no other. Like, especially like Pisces males, to like any sort of female, like, they understand you more than like any other male of the zodiac would. And again, regardless of their sign, like, I really do feel like whatever messages I'm getting associated with the sign apply to you. And I do feel like maybe this person could have Pisces somewhere in their chart that's like pretty prominent in regards to love. But again, if not, don't worry too much about that. But that is something that I am getting from this card, pile one. That's a lot of messages. Wow. Okay, we got prosperity lies ahead, and then we also got you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Okay, and we got the communication card. Yeah, communication is key. So let's go over all these. Let's decipher what this means for the connection. So with the prosperity lies ahead, great things are going to happen for this connection. Let's put this here. This connection is not over, and you are going to be abundant in your love life. Okay, honestly, this person saw a lot in you. This person really saw, like, you as someone who they could really grow with, someone who they could really build with. They see you as someone who's really practical. I am seeing that maybe for some of you guys, this person could be a water sign and you could be an earth sign. We also did get Gemini as well, but yeah, we got Taurus, Pisces, Virgo, and Gemini. But again, don't worry too much if that doesn't resonate. But prosperity, again, this person does see you as someone who's really abundant, someone who they can really build and grow with, someone who they want around, because you are a really good influence on them. You really help them grow in a lot of ways. Yeah, and we also got you are good enough, full moon in Virgo. Honestly, I am getting, for a lot of you, you guys could be doubting yourselves a lot, and that tends to happen. Sometimes when romantic connections end, we tend to doubt ourselves, like, oh, were we good enough? Like, what is this person thinking? Does this person even care? I did channel that energy, and Spirit wants you to know, yes, of course this person cares, but even independent of this person, you are good enough for whatever it is that you want. You are good enough for prosperity and abundance. You are good enough for constant communication. You are good enough for the best relationship and the best that life has to offer. And honestly, this person sees so much in you. Maybe this person even sees more in you than you see in yourself sometimes. Like, I really do feel like this person somehow like helped you restore your confidence in yourself. I really do feel like this person could have definitely hyped you up at times. This person could have definitely made you just understand yourself a little bit better, and vice versa. I really do feel like this person really liked the way that you made them feel and the impact that you had on their life. Yeah. And with this card, Virgo is associated with the sixth house of work, service, health, service to others. I really do see that this person admired your compassion. They admired your integrity. They admired just how much you gave to others. You are a giver. Like, you really do care a lot about people, and you really do whatever connection you're in, you give a lot of time, energy, and effort. And that's something that your person really loved about you. And honestly, I'm seeing that they don't really see that in other people. Like, they could even be seeing other people, or maybe other people could be approaching them for some of you guys. And it's just not the same. Not even close. No way. Yeah. And I really do see that this person wants to communicate with you. You did have a lot of communication, this connection. I really do see, like, maybe this person could have sent you memes, maybe, yeah, this was the kind of connection where you would be talking on like 3 different platforms, like Snapchat, Instagram, and text. Your person really misses being in communication with you. Your person really misses talking to you. Your person just misses being around you, like seeing your face. I'm seeing that this person absolutely thinks you're so beautiful. I mean, look at the figure on this card. And we also got Taurus, which is associated with Venus, which is associated with love. It is the planet of love, beauty, abundance. There definitely is love in this connection. They definitely do still have very, very strong feelings for you. And honestly, I'm even seeing something about social media. We have been getting that a lot. I really do feel like they could be stalking on social media, maybe looking at your pictures, maybe looking back at your text messages, things like that. So yeah, let's go ahead and pick a couple of tarot cards. Just a disclaimer, I have been getting comments on my previous videos every time I read tarot cards with playing cards about how the diamonds is actually pentacles, but I read it in a different way. I consider diamonds to be wands because I just feel like red sort of reminds me of fire, and I read clubs to be swords. I read spades to be earth because spade is, it sort of reminds me of earth. Like, you use it sort of reminds me of like a shovel. You use a spade to, like, dig up earth. And yeah, I see hearts as cups, because of water signs, they do represent cups. So that is how I do it. I'm sorry, like, if it doesn't resonate with you, of course, you can go ahead and pick another pile or another reading. Pile 3, you're lucky because with the other piles, I used my other tarot card decks, but with this pile, I used this deck. And I really consider this deck to be like prosperous and auspicious. Like, every time I do readings with this, honestly, my videos get a lot of views. They get a lot of comments, things like that. So honestly, like, that sort of like resonates with this prosperity lies ahead. I feel like you're a very lucky pile. I feel like just in general, I know this is a love reading, but I am getting just a lot of messages about you and your essence and things like that. Your sort of future, and yeah, just things Spirit wants you to know. And I really do feel like you're due for a lot of abundance. So yeah, okay, oh my gosh, that was a lot. Okay, let's go ahead with the actual reading. So we got the 9 of Swords. Okay, so I really do see your person could be insecure. This is about, like, having insecurities that have more to do with, like, your view of yourself. So I really do feel like this could be something that's happening on both sides. The 9 of Swords is a little bit different than the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords is all about like external burdens, pressure, but I really do feel like maybe this person puts a lot of pressure on themselves. This person's insecurities sort of stem from like everything that, like, they kind of just put on themselves, maybe even like the past. Like, this person, it is someone who lives in the past. That is also something that I'm seeing. Like, I feel like this person like mentally and emotionally just tends to stay in the past. And yeah, they could even be a little bit hard on themselves, but it's like despite everything that goes on, despite, you know, everything that they feel, it's like they still come back to you, like mentally and emotionally they really care about you a lot. Yeah. And oh my gosh, yeah, we got the Two of Pentacles. So you know, with the Pentacles we got they really want to build and grow with you. Yeah. The Two of Pentacles is also about like, okay, I feel like more than that, you know, it's about like a balancing act. I really do feel like maybe this person's priorities are not really on point. This does have to do with like, you know, struggling to balance priorities, you know, kind of like a juggling act. That's literally the image on some tarot decks. I believe the Rider Waite tarot deck could have that image on it. Yeah, and I really do feel like there's a lot that they have to like focus on, the you know, their day-to-day responsibilities. I am seeing that, you know, whatever job they're at, whatever field they're in, it does require a lot of work on their part. You know, they could be busy a lot of the times. Yeah, we also got Seven of Wands. Yeah, I considered this Wands, you guys. I'm sorry again if this doesn't resonate, like don't worry too much, but you know, it's honestly more about the message, like more than anything. You know, these cards are more just like a tool to, like, you know, channel what is going on. Like I could even use this pen to channel messages that are going on. Like literally everything, and you know, once you become spiritual is a message. But okay, for the purposes of this reading, yeah, this is the Seven of Wands. You know, the Seven of Wands is all about like the literal definition is getting ready for battle and being prepared for battle, and it's like getting ready to really come towards you and thinking that they have an advantage. I really do feel like this person is getting ready to come towards you. It's interesting because we got this over the, you know, Gemini card, the communication card. You know, this also has to do with Mercury, and I really do feel like your person is, you know, really planning to make a move. Like this person is someone who craves stability. I really do see for a lot of you guys, you know how sometimes we have people that are like kind of in and out of our life, fickle, things like that. I feel like this person is a little bit better than that. Like I feel like, you know, this person knows better than to like, you know, go back and forth to their ex, or even if they do, it's like they'll only do that when they have something stable and steady to offer, because you know, that is something that they want to, that is something that they crave. And this is the kind of person who, you know, I really do feel like they have integrity. They are the kind of person who thinks, you know, treat others the way that you want to be treated. So yeah, that is something that I also see going on. And we also got the Eight of Pentacles. So this is really about building and growing. This is about, you know, just yeah, like building things off on a strong foundation. We did get a lot of earth energy here, and it's like a step up above the Seven of Pentacles. So Seven of Pentacles is all about manifestations coming true, you know, reaping the benefits of your hard work and labor. But this is all about like, you know, taking that next step, like taking you know, yeah, that next step towards you know, whatever that may mean. Like, you know, this could even indicate a higher level of commitment, taking that next step in a relationship. Yeah, I really do feel like that is definitely on this person's mind. Yeah, and then we also got the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, Six of Pentacles is all about balance. Yeah, you know, this person really wants to be able to give you everything that you're giving them. They want to give you the same amount of time, energy, effort that you're giving. They consider you to be, you know, really high worth, high value. I really do see that they could even see you as some sort of like ethereal goddess with all this Taurus, Pisces we have going on. You know, just a disclaimer, like if you are new to tarot or like just like astrology and things like that, like Taurus is ruled by Venus, Pisces is ruled by Neptune, and Neptune resonates at a higher octave of Venus, and both these planets do represent like beauty. You know, if or Venus represents, you know, beauty, Neptune represents the higher version of that. And honestly, they think you're beautiful, they think you're absolutely amazing. You know, they see you as like someone who they really want to show off to their friends. You know, I definitely do feel like they could be showing pictures of you to their friends, talking about you to their friends and family. Yeah, it's like despite everything that's going on, you know, their career life, maybe them not feeling a little bit balanced, things like that, they still think about you. They still think about this connection. This person, you know, takes things seriously. That they would not indulge in a connection or anything where they don't, you know, where it feels like it's not fair to you. Because honestly, again, even with this like insecurity card I got, it's like this person really freaking cares about what you think about them, and they don't want to come up underhanded. Like, you know how sometimes like when relationships go wrong, we tend to like diss our exes, like, oh yeah, he was trash or they were trash. Like they definitely don't want you to see them that way. That's why they try really hard to be like, you know, the best version of themselves. So yeah, let's go ahead and pick some oracle cards. Yeah, the first thing we got is, I am so lucky to have met someone like you. Honestly, yeah, I even said this before, but yeah, this person sees you as, you know, just someone who's really yeah, great. Someone who's high worth, high value, someone who they can really have a long lasting future with. Yeah, they do care about you so, so deeply. Even with the Pisces, that represents water. And, like, Pisces is a very, very deep sign. It represents like depth, especially when it comes to emotions, having this deep bond, emotional connection. We also got, you bring so much light, love, prosperity, and joy into my life. Yeah, this person, you just were like this light-hearted, persona, or like this, you have that sort of vibe that just sort of balanced. I'm even seeing these two cards about balance, that sort of balance there, maybe like stoicness, or maybe this person, isn't really as spiritual as you. Maybe this person like takes upon a lot of stress. We did get that with the Nine of Swords, and you were this sort of like, stress reliever, like, being with you sort of alleviated tension, and they just felt like they could let loose and, have fun with you. And that's something that they really, seek in a connection. And, they really found that with you, which is what, it's one of the many things that made this connection really emotionally fulfilling for them. So yeah, if I had another chance, I would do things differently. You're amazing, seriously. Yeah, this person is really working on feeling a little bit more secure and stable within themselves, feeling more balanced within themselves. Again, with the Six of you know Pentacles, I am seeing that this person really cares about like being the best version of themselves, with you giving as much time, effort, energy that you give to them. And yeah, they really just admire you so much. And we even got this card here, I've been dreaming about you. That's like the most Pisces card ever. Like, it just resonates with this reading so much. I really do see that this person and you are connected in the 5D. You could be communicating telepathically. That's why if you've been seeing signs about them, it could be that this person is thinking about you. Like, you see signs about them because they are literally thinking about you at that moment. And oh my gosh, okay, we even got this card. Yeah, I am so sorry I let my insecurities get in the way. It wasn't you, it was all me. Yeah, so I really do feel like if this person projected their insecurities onto you in whatever way, shape, or form, that could happen in a lot of different ways. It wasn't personal. They definitely do want to apologize for that. We also got, you are irreplaceable, there's no one in the world like you. Again, that's exactly what I channeled in the beginning of this reading. Like, there are a lot of fish in the sea, but there's no fish like you. Like, you're the freaking dolphin, and they're just looking for, like, or not looking, they're just like, they could be around, just like, mere like puffer fish or something like that. Yeah, like, that was kind of like a pretty savage diss, but yeah, that is something that I am seeing. So yeah, that is what we got for you, pile 3. I really hope that this reading helped or resonated in some way. If this wasn't your pile, don't worry too much. You can of course go ahead and pick another pile, and I do want to remind you that this is just a general reading for the collective. If you do want an in-depth reading, be sure to check out the description box below, where I offer video readings. So yeah, I will end the reading right here. Pile 3, love and light.